So this is the updated Frost build using Arcane Sculptor, which, if you guys don't know by now, I'm sure everybody's using it. On creating an object with any of your abilities, and there are some subsume abilities where you can create an object such as Molt, which is probably very good on Frost just for more mobility. Tesla Novos, those spawn those orbs. There's a few that you can put aqua blades. So, but his snow globe is an object. So every 10, 12 seconds, snow globe, which gives you an added benefit of when you're in the globe, you get more crit. It's hidden. It's one of those like hidden stats where it's actually good, and it actually does true damage when it hits enemies, like repels into like walls and stuff. They actually get true damage. So when you're freezing with avalanche and you're stripping their armor comfortably, true damage them against walls, and they die pretty quickly. I got biting frost on here because this is a crit build. Overguard. This is good for proccing combat discipline and avenger for more crit chance. 190 range is great with overextended blind rage. You don't have to worry about efficiency. You're going to be full. Archon flow, just because sometimes the efficiency buff goes down, and if you don't have any energy, you're at 150 with blind rage. You can't even cast your 4. So just for a little comfortable in the off chance, right? I have a Violet Shard because with Archon Flow, you're always going to be getting energy orbs. So this is very good for energy sustained. I haven't really tested it, the both with this and Energy Nexus, but I'm pretty sure you could drop Energy Nexus. I just like Energy Nexus on there with Nourish. That way you can run any focus school you want. You know, and just get at it. Casting speed, of course. 2 duration, 1 strength. This strength is flex. Actually, all these 3 are flex. You can put whatever you want on there. And yeah, this is the build that I've settled on so far. You will have more than enough range to always be getting Overguard. Right? So, for you and your teammates, which is really nice. And then you're always going to be stripping armor and doing what you do with Frost. You got big crits, go nuts. You want to do the funnies, put like Savage Silence on here with Obex. Yeah, you're hitting damage cap immediately. But this is an overall very comfortable build. If you want, you could drop Stretch for, let's say, Augur Reach, right? A little bit less range, but you're always going to be generating shields now. That way, if your Overguard does break, you could always spam, get your shield back up, and then get your Overguard back up, and then it'll be like super comfortable. And if you want to see the range reduction versus those two, you do that. 220 drops you down to 33 meters. Still very nice, So it's 33 versus 35 and a quarter. So this might actually be like the better choice. Or you can put like Augur Secrets for more strength. I don't think this build needs any more strength as is, yeah, it's actually really good. You actually don't need Blind Rage too. With this and Umbral Vitality, with that 1 strength charge, you're going to be stripping 100%. So any which way you want to build it for, I I think this is probably like one of the most comfortable. So like, you know, like if you drop this, put this on here, right? Oh, actually, yeah, you do need it. Sorry, overextended. Take some range. Some strength. I forgot about that. So yeah, that won't work. But you don't need overextended. You know, you could run stretch and auger reach. 175 is more than comfortable. Um, but yeah, uh, let's go test it out a little bit and see how comfortable this is. Um, 6 extra drain to start, which is very nice. You hit Nourish, Energy Nexus will get you going. Proc a Globe, and then you're good to go. All right, so let's take not Zenark to just see how it is. Let's do Naramon. And we can run any weapon. Let's run the Obex, actually. I haven't seen how good this is with Frost without any like super crazy buffs. So, and this is built for the Obex. We can do. If we're going Naramon, let's go combo. I have gas and electricity on this. This is the Riven. This might be kind of nuts. You know, you got range, crit. Oh, is my armor over? Oh, it's not. This you could probably swap to this. Is pretty nice too. So let's swap it. You're gonna be opening them up to finisher on neutral combo, which sucks. You know, I wish it was on moving combo, but it is what it is. I don't see how much damage the Obex does with Frost, with no finisher damage buffs, just influence gas.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors death. You wanna fight, huh? Body bag for one?
Can grow on your water filter if you don't clean it enough. Well, shoot any buildup off the hell scrubbers unless you want to get unsubscribed from life.
They die too quickly for me to open them up to finishers. This is the problem. Whoops. Yeah, they die too quickly. Look at this. They literally just evaporate, bro. I can't even open one up to a finisher. Let me do one at least. Here we go. Nope. Nope, they just die. See, look, I hit, doesn't even open up to a finisher. They just die. So, here we go. But you see how comfortable it is with just freezing all around you. 10% of the time you're getting an energy orb. So yeah, that plus
Do something about
Nourish,
that
you
scrubber
have,
before it
and
unsubscribes
Energy
from all
Nexus, you have no problems for energy sustain with this build. None at all. I'm just trying to hit one
Told
to
you.
where I
I've
could
been known to clean your health scrubber.
open up,
Now look at what you have to deal with.
but they're dying too fast. This is the problem with like the Obex and Frost. Is you need, there we go. Nope. I can't open him up to a finisher. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Deactivating code.
One tap. I can't do any finishers with this. Fun, fun. However, this gas influence is very, very nice. Very nice. You could just spam that forever with no problems.
That's what you get.
Whew, this is so nice. Right? Look at this. Look at this. It's red crits everywhere. Everyone gets red crits. You just died.
Another one bites the dust.
You see with the freeze, most of them just die anyway. Alright, this one's frozen. Knock him against the wall. Do you see the damage it took? It took like almost half before it regenerated, so.
I'm taking the opportunity to make some new.
Alright, let me get out of here. This is a very comfortable build. I actually like it a lot.
Distractions over. But it wouldn't be very much fun if you left now.
We got an Acolyte. And it's Malice. And Malice, you're dead.
Terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber.
Influence does so much work when everything is armor stripped. Holy moly. It's so good. To the point where I feel like, man, D needs to address influence. You can't not have it, even with like the new arcanes, you can't not have influence on your melee, you know? And this is a gas influence, gas outweighing it too.
Directly to attraction.
But influence procs so fast
Do not collect 200
that it's so gross. It's so gross. Alright, let's get out of here. That's so gross. Yeah, super comfortable Frost build. No problems whatsoever with even... They can't... they can't get through the Overguard, you know? because you're freezing just too fast.
Tenno, your codex has
So
been
I might
updated
just go
with a
back
new
to
test.
stretch. Just give me a little bit more range, you know. So we'll go there. Still super comfortable. Just hit Nourish on start. That should get Energy Nexus going. You hit a snow globe and you are good to go. You know. Yeah, this is good. Uh, I like it. I might settle on this. This is the Zata build. I was gonna move it. I'm gonna move it to one. I was just this was a long time ago, but it's the same exact build. Zata does some funny stuff with armor strip and Sobek with frost. You know, where they just evaporate. But that's for another video. All right, and then config C. I might put another. I'm gonna put Tesla Novas on here for just spam procking Arcane Sculpture. That way I don't have to worry about casting the globe all the time. And I think that will do well. And it does have an augment as well, so the augment can slot right here very comfortably. I might test that later. All right, time to go.